Hi everyone, so the other day the official Mortal Kombat YouTube channel released the trailer for Combat Pack 1, unveiling all of the new characters that are going to be released in this first wave of DLC, and overall the character designs look pretty good. I'm especially excited for Spawn. Spawn looks just incredible, but there are some new characters and designs that are a bit problematic. As some of you may already know, Mortal Kombat 11 got woke. They removed all of the sexy female costume designs, and they also used the term woke unironically in the game. So to stay in keeping with that theme, let's fix some of these new characters and their designs to be more woke. So the first character in the trailer is Shang, and I don't see anything offensive with his character design in and of itself. What I do find offensive is that one of the few Asian characters in the game is a villain. Really, do we have to portray the Asian community in such a negative light? Let's at least make Shang Tsung somewhat of an anti-hero. Let's make him a member of Antifa. And the next character in the trailer was Nightwolf, and my god was this offensive. Just because he's Native American, they made him wear a headdress with all kinds of animal skins and war paint. And I especially take personal offense to this because I'm 1/64th Cherokee. Like, come on guys, it's 2019, us Native Americans, we're just like everyone else. Nightwolf should be given normal people clothes, so he should be wearing a pair of jeans, a polo shirt, and a beanie. And his weapon, a tomahawk. Really? Like, again, I just hate the stereotype that Native Americans are just savages. So let's take away Nightwolf's tomahawk and just give him a rape whistle. And next up was Sindel, and right away you can tell that her costume was made to be desexualized. You can still see some cleavage, but a lot of her body is being covered up compared to earlier costume designs from other games. Now, there is some debate going on in the feminist community over whether or not this change was appropriate. On the one hand, you have some people saying that, if Sindel is showing off too much skin, then that would be exploitation and objectification of the female form. But on the other hand, women can wear whatever the hell they want, and Sindel is a strong, independent woman, and she has worked hard for her body with all of that martial arts training. If she wants to flaunt all of that hard work, she has every right to. And also consider that the male characters in the game can show off their bodies, they can show off their bare chests, so why shouldn't Sindel be able to? So I think we should adjust Sindel's costume to be topless, so for right now I'm just going to swap out her costume for a topless photo of Christy Mack. Next up in the trailer was Spawn, and as far as his character design and inclusion in the game goes, I have absolutely no complaints. I think his character design looks amazing. I think it's the best character design of any character in the game so far. And very woke of them to include another black character in the game. Now, what I take issue with is that Spawn is the last DLC character that's going to be released, and we won't be seeing him until March of next year. Really? Black people have had to sit on the back of the bus for so long, and now we're sitting at the back of the DLC release schedule. Hashtag black DLC characters should sit at the front of the DLC release schedule. Next up in the trailer was the Joker, and I wouldn't say they lose any woke points here. I don't think there's anything culturally insensitive about the Joker's design, but that face. Why did they design his face like this? This seems to be a consistent issue with NetherRealm Studio games, especially with how they do the male characters. It seems that they scan like an actual person's face and then put them in the game, and for their male characters, they just tend to be off. I remember in Injustice Gods Among Us, the second game, Superman looked kind of weird, Green Arrow looked a bit weird, and in this game, they just did Joker a bit weird. It just looks off. That doesn't look like the Joker to me. It looks like probably someone who is a developer at NetherRealm Studios, and they just scanned his face and made that as the Joker. So I think the best way to fix this is to just replace the Joker's face with Donald Trump. I think that would make a very woke political statement. And the last character shown off in this trailer was the Terminator, portrayed as Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I have to say, the design looks incredible. It looks exactly like Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. So as far as the design goes, I don't have any complaints. What I take issue with is the lack of female representation in this game. We only have one female DLC character right now, Sindel, so we have to make sure women are more better represented in the game. So let's swap out Arnold Schwarzenegger and replace him with the new female lead character from Terminator Dark Fate. And I don't think the wokeness should just stop there. In order to be truly woke, what we have to do is dig up some dirt from someone's past and use it to smear them today. And the developers of Mortal Kombat definitely have some dirt in their past that is most unwoke. So as some of you may already know, Jade from Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 was a palette swap for Mileena. So the developers of Mortal Kombat are actually guilty of digital blackface. So let's try and see if we can get the developers of Mortal Kombat to apologize for this on Twitter by using the hashtag #ApologizeForJadeBlackface in Mortal Kombat 2 and 3. And of course, I made this video to just poke fun at how Mortal Kombat is getting a bit more watered down and politically correct, with how they changed the female character designs and included some really cringy woke storylines. And hopefully, you know, the MK developers see some of this and go back to the old Mortal Kombat. I like how Mortal Kombat used to be before things got politically correct. But regardless, I'm still probably going to pick up some of these DLC characters. I'm especially excited for Spawn, but I'm also probably going to get the T-800. But tell me, what characters are you most excited for in the new Mortal Kombat? And as always, keep making those vegan and woke gains, I guess.